Welcome to the Smart Black Girl Podcast. Who am I? You know, just an average smart black girl. Hello and welcome back, my lovely Smarticle Particles. The year is halfway through, and man, did a lot happen the first 6 months of this year. Wow. God has brought me clarity, peace, opportunities, health scares, and so much transition. For the first time in my life, I have finally let go of the wheel. God has shown up and shown out in my life, and I have grown so much that I hardly even recognize myself. With all of that being said, this episode is not an update. It's a goodbye. Don't panic. The journey will continue with all of the love that I have learned and developed over the last 12 years. So I invite you to meet my best friend. I have always wanted to do an episode introducing you all to him. But today, I say goodbye. This one's for you. And for me, and for the version of our friendship that held so much promise, but also so much pain. I've been holding on to this for a long time, and I think it's time I said it out loud, because I finally found the words. There's something deeply painful about being the emotional anchor in a friendship that's slowly drowning you. I spent over a decade, 12 years, loving you through your darkness, listening to the spirals, holding space, reminding you of your light when you forgot how to see it. And I didn't do that out of pity. I did it because I loved you, because you were my person. But what I've come to realize is it was never mutual, not in practice, not in effort, not in reciprocity. And when I say that, I don't mean you never showed up. You did, in your own way. But I also know that when I needed the friendship to hold me, really hold me, you didn't know how. Or maybe you just didn't want to. I called because I missed you. I reached out because I still believed in us. But you met me with accusations, sharpness, distance, and disdain. You told me, if you loved me, you'd already be here. And that broke something in me. Because in that moment, all of the years I spent loving you with intention, making sure you ate, finding you work, helping you process your grief, inviting you into my family and into my marriage. Advocating for you when you couldn't advocate for yourself. None of it mattered. It was reduced to your unmet expectations. Your pain projected back at me like a weapon. You forgot that I had pain too. You forgot I was drowning too. And I know it's easier to believe that everyone abandoned you than it is to face the truth. You have been standing in a room full of love and still feeling alone. Not because we weren't there, but because you didn't want to see us. Or maybe you only wanted us on your terms. You said you didn't want excuses. You said you didn't want apologies. You said you didn't want to be dismissed. So I'm not here to give you any of that. What I'm here to say is this. I deserve a friendship that feeds me too. Not just one where I'm constantly pouring into someone else who's never willing to pour back. I deserve love that doesn't require me to shrink my needs or silence my grief or schedule my worth around someone else's moods. I deserve to be spoken to with respect, even in pain, especially in pain. And I've realized you don't see me anymore, or maybe you never really did. Maybe I was just the one who always showed up. The safe place, the soft place, the steady place. And I take ownership for that, for making it easy for you to rely on me without requiring the same in return. But I'm done being the only adult in this relationship. I'm done performing emotional labor to earn a love that should have already been mine. I'm done pretending this is working when all it's done lately is make me feel small. This is not vengeance. It's not malice. It's not even bitterness. It's a boundary, a soft, firm, well-earned boundary. I still pray for your healing. I still want joy for you. I still hope you find the kind of community that doesn't just reflect your feelings, but challenges your stories when they are distorted by fear and ego. But that community is no longer me. I'm letting this version of our friendship go. Not because I don't love you, but because I finally love me more. So if this is the last time I speak to you directly, just know this. Thank you for the good memories, for the laughter, for the chapters we did share. But this story is finished, and I'm turning the page now. Without resentment, without anger, just release. I'm finally breathing again. So to my best friend, my twin, and my lovely smarticle particle, I ask only one thing. I will list 5 songs that are similar to the 5 questions that I asked my best friend this week. Please listen to each and try to understand my emotions through the music and the lyrics. I invite you to listen to these 5 songs. So, from an average smart black girl, Me to God, Try Love by Kurt Franklin. Me to my best friend, Begin Again by King Sis. Me to myself, Present or Mantra by King Sis. And finally, me to my smarticle particles, There's Hope by India Irie. So, best friend, my missing twin, I have finally done something you have been telling me to do for years. I have shown up as my truest self in an intimate farewell to you. I love you. Bringing us to the end of this episode. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, my lovely Smarticle Particles, stay smart, stay blessed, and keep shining.